you subscribe to my channel yet, please tell me that you have. If you haven't, then I need to work on getting you in, pulling you in so you can stay. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Soncerae Monique. I'm a certified life coach. Most of my content is about love, wealth. Some of it is about God, but I try to keep it positive, you feel me? I used to do a lot of content about the Black community, and with time, I kind of strayed away from that kind of content because I felt like, the Black community is a small portion of the world. Even though there are a lot of people of color, like other races, other minorities, I wanted to create content for other races of people as well, and not just my people, even though my people need it. You feel me? My people do need some content. But I've started to notice that the world has opened up to people of color and put more people of color in film. I know y'all saw the Little Mermaid little thing, like, oh, Little Mermaid shouldn't be Black. Well, technically, the Little Mermaid is from the Red Sea, and the Red Sea is near Egypt last time I checked. So it would kind of make sense for Ariel to be Black, but never mind. Let's not get into that. Ariel's a fictional character. But if you want to talk about real life, let's talk about that. I live in Northern California, and I'm surrounded by people who are not Black. There are little pockets of African Americans in Northern California, in the Bay Area. But for the most part, most people are not Black. My son speaks Russian. And let me just tell you, YouTube look different over here. In Atlanta, they show you a lot of stuff that got something to do with your race or the predominantly Black area that you may be in. But when you live in a place where it's multicultural, YouTube look different. So even the cartoons that my son has access to, a lot of those cartoons are in another language. So my son speaks more than one language. He speaks Russian, he speaks Chinese, he speaks Japanese. And I'm just sitting here like, what did you just say? A lot of people want to know how I made it to where I am. And it was a lot of work. It was not easy to get to where I am. And it's not easy to be an entrepreneur. And a lot of people who are content creators will feed you this nonsense and try to make it seem like, oh, it's something that happened to them overnight. Overnight success. Getting a lot of money in a short period of time still requires you to have to work your ass off to get it. People like Elle.
Let's get this money.
Elle was married, ended up getting divorced, had to move back in with her mother, and ended up becoming a millionaire in a year over the pandemic. Now, considering the circumstances of the pandemic, it was kind of easy for a lot of people to become who they are today, content creators who decided that they wanted to start doing content while everybody was on lockdown. Made sense. So it was easier to sell stuff online when no one was going anywhere. So I think with Elle, she made $1 million from her selling digital products and just being smart with her money, investing it properly. I made a video about this recently that actually went viral.
We put you onto some boss bitch shit so you can make your own money. You won't need these men to pay for everything, and sometimes you could treat your man. That's more appealing to men of substance. So go out there, get your education, get your money together. But this is what you need to do if you want to be a 7-figure earner. You want to be wealthy, you want a Black girl luxury, whatever. Here's what you do. Number one, get life insurance. That way you can borrow against your life insurance. When you do borrow this money, or if you take out a personal loan from somewhere else, make sure you put this money into an investment account. These investment accounts double. For example, you can take $500 and put it into a Marcus account. And within 6 months to a year, this money will double. So not only are you making a profit of some kind, you are also helping your credit because you want to get to a 750 credit score. Make sure you have a trust. A trust fund needs to be the beneficiary to your life insurance policy. Never make your beneficiary a person. When you make your beneficiary to your life insurance a trust, you have more control over what happens to that money. If you make your beneficiary a person, that person gets to choose what happens with that money. You also need to start a business, and it doesn't have to be some large business. Start a business of some kind. It could be a small business like vending machines. Use that income from your business to invest in more accounts. Get you a Roth IRA. Also, use the money that you earn from investing to get a multifamily unit. That is another source of income for you. You also want to consider investing into index funds. Invest in some dividends. Buy you some land eventually. Make sure you get investment accounts for your children. And also make sure that your social circle is on your level. These are people that you can talk to get ideas from, and they will also hold you accountable. You can go download my book, Own an Opulence. It's $10. It'll teach you the basics about investing. Remember what I said about your social circle. Make sure you pick the right man to date. That's basically what my book about. I ended up broke and homeless because of some dude. Child. It took me 10 months to get out of that and move into a $500,000 home. Follow me here for more.
I specifically love to teach women this kind of stuff because I want women to have the financial freedoms that I do. I want this for single mothers as well. It's very important that single mothers find a way to generate income so they can be out of poverty, so they don't have to get crumbs from child support, or they don't even have to deal with the fathers of their children financially, and the fathers of their children can focus on being there for their children morally and be supportive and there and present. A lot of men that skip out on their children are financially struggling. When I was writing my book, Owning Opulence, I was thinking about this. I was thinking about all of the things I had to go through in order to get to a place financially where I didn't have to struggle. And it was hard. It was not easy. It just happened fast because I was working so hard at it. Day in and day out, only getting 2 or 3 hours of sleep. And that's not necessarily healthy. So when it looks like it's happening fast for someone else, it's not that they got lucky. It's because they did what they needed to do. The right networking, the right financial literacy classes. We all just took the time to learn what we needed to learn. You got to dump out of your mind the preconceived notions about money and what you were taught about money, and empty it out your mind and just start over. And once you do that, you'll be on the right path. If you haven't checked out my ebook, Owning Opulence, please take the time to do so. I would appreciate that. I've been talking about my financial journey for a long time. So one of my most popular videos about finances is in the description box below if you want to check it out. I appreciate you being here. Have vision and stay focused. Namaste.